Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Picking up where we left off, we're about to start the duel minigame. If you haven't played, this is a fun little minigame. The reason I split it right before we did it though is because it is 50 button presses, and if you want to get one of the items I'm going for, you have to do it perfectly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage that in this recording, and I'm probably going to be entirely quiet during the duel. If I don't get it on my first try, I'm going to pause and keep doing it until I do succeed, because I really want that item. So here we go. I'd say. That line will be quoted at least 2 more times in the game, sadly. Sad thing is, I actually know what buttons to hit except for the mess up blank that is right there. I actually can tell you what buttons they were supposed to have you press. Anyway, here we go. See, follow blank's lead. He'll say something. And that's me messing up. I attacked when I was supposed to dodge. Again, I attacked when I should have dodged. And as a result, I've no doubt already lost half the crowd, because I've messed up twice. A little over. Queen was not impressed. Alright, and here I am going to pause the video and keep doing it until I get it right. See you on the other side. And we're back. Alright, I finally got what I was looking for. 95 nobles impressed, and Queen Brahane was quite impressed. That's what I was looking for. About to say, you can try this as many times as you like, and thankfully there's no penalty for doing so. At least I don't think there is. But I finally got the result I'm looking for, so let's move on. They shower you with a amount of gil depending on how many nobles you impress. And here we move on to our kidnapping plot. Someone doesn't take care of their armor. And that right there is an Oglop. Recon. Basically telling us to hurry. Since we currently have the ability to, we're going to equip him with the Mage Masher. Thankfully, it also teaches Flee, so he doesn't lose the ability to learn Flee. And you'll see he starts out with a wrist of his own, and leather hat and leather shirt. He can actually learn the leather shirt's ability of Protect Girls but we'll go into those a little later. I feel that we need to continue on with the storyline to a point. Hooded girl. Yeah, we ain't doing this too good. You can either let her pass or examine her face. Doesn't really matter, I'm just gonna let her pass. No matter what, you stop her. And blank messes up and gets us spun. Yep, that was Princess Garnet, in case you didn't catch on from the fact a random hooded girl just approached. Oh, the Jester brothers, Zorn and Thorn. You'll notice one speaks forward, one speaks backwards. Almost. They speak the same sentence most of the time, but you'll notice here they actually do have opposite. They have opposite speech patterns, but they do talk their own. They do speak their own sentences. Thankfully, we are in trouble. Trouble, we are in. I don't really get why they threw these two bits in, other than to try and make sure we know who Zone and Thorn are. About to say, if you'll excuse me real quick, got a friend sending me a message. Be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Still in a hurry to see Her Majesty, Princess Queen Brahane. Princess Garnet just ran down those stairs. Big title, Captain of the Knights of Pluto. One moment. And back. Okay. So she's busy. Beatrix over here is much, more understanding is what I'm looking for. A veritable emergency of terrible urgency. Is in danger. Now that's odd. The clowns never mentioned anything about the royal pendant. She is the general of, and she is the leader of most of the guards you'll see around the city. About to say, we now get to give the captain here a last name instead of a first name. His first name is always Albert, I believe. So we get to pick his last name. If you'll give me a moment, I'll type it in real quick. And we're back. We're going with Richard. And there we go. Captain Richard. You'll notice just Richard. say Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Here's Knight 2 and Knight 3. Presumably making him Knight 1. That means there are nine Knights of Pluto. And these two have gotten beaten out of their armor. Okay. Now then, as Richard, we actually have full walk of the palace. Something I didn't point out as Zindane is that if you try and go forward or backwards on the screen, it doesn't let you. The guards pop up and you have to hide. See, this is where we were dueling. And now, since I impressed Queen Brahane, we can go do this real quick. Run up here. You'll note she just left 2 of the normal guard here, and if we talk to her, we get a silk shirt. That is the second best item you can get. If you had done the most impressive performance available, which I don't know how to do, you can get a moonstone, which is there are a very finite amount of. And this is another Knight of Pluto, Doshiban. He actually got the order and is performing his duty, running back and forth between 2 kitchens, or at least a kitchen and a dining hall. Anyway, before I forget, we actually have to come in here and get these 2 to actually start working, because these 2 are sitting here gossiping. Weimar is another Knight of Pluto. We'll find him later. And now we send them off to search. Now that we're here, there's actually a Mughal here now that we're Steiner, or Richard now, and the Phoenix now. If I'd come back in here as Shinji, those wouldn't be there. So we're going to talk to Mosh here. He doesn't have any mail, and we're going to save real quick. I'm going to pause and save. Alrighty, we're all done saving. And, due to prior engagements, I think I'm actually going to break this video off here. I would have liked to get a little further, but for now, I think this is where we're going to end off. Hope y'all had a nice day. See you later.